just a minute and a half remaining in the first half, the intensity of the game is palpable. Welcome to another edition of Game Time, as we dive into the latest NBA action with Lauren, Javer, Doneyes, Scott, and Richardson. It's been a while since I've had the chance to work alongside these guys, and I have to say, it's great to be back. The energy is electric, especially after just returning from Oklahoma City, where I had the privilege of witnessing an incredible performance by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who dropped 51 points in a game that had us all on the edge of our seats. As the regular season winds down, we're starting to see the top teams sharpen their focus, while those at the bottom of the standings try to secure their spot in the play-in tournament or shift their attention to next season. Some teams are definitely in full tank mode, plotting their future with an eye on the lottery and a potential flag. Looking ahead, the surprises have already begun to unfold. Take the Lakers, for example. Who could have predicted that they'd climb to second place in the Western Conference after the rough start to their season? Time really does fly when you're having fun, and this season has certainly delivered plenty of excitement. But let's not forget the big news on the college basketball front, where our very own Q Rich has been recognized as a Big East legend. It's an honor he humbly accepts, despite never playing a single game in the conference. Instead, Q played for Conference USA, but with his alma mater now in the Big East, he's being honored in a way that speaks to the shifting dynamics of college athletics. The real story here is about the evolution of collegiate conferences, particularly driven by the growing importance of football, which is reshaping the landscape for student athletes. As we turn our attention to the NBA, one of the biggest stories of the night is LeBron James' historic achievement of becoming the first player to surpass 50,000 career points. It's staggering, especially considering LeBron is 40 years old, and it feels like time has stopped for him. He continues to defy the aging process, proving once again that his commitment to the game and his meticulous care for his body have allowed him to maintain a level of performance that is unmatched by most athletes in any sport. The question we all ask, will LeBron ever slow down? Honestly, it seems unlikely. His love for the game is so deep that even after retirement, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him still playing pickup basketball in local gyms. The consistency he has shown over 2 decades is nothing short of remarkable. His ability to post triple-doubles, dominate on both ends of the floor, and remain an elite player is a testament to his dedication and basketball IQ. Of course, this brings up the age-old debate. Where does LeBron stand in the GOAT conversation? For some, like my co-host Q Rich, the answer is clear. Michael Jordan still reigns supreme. A Chicago native through and through, Q's allegiance to MJ runs deep, but there's no denying the argument that LeBron's longevity and continued dominance at such an advanced stage of his career make him a legitimate contender for that title. But whether you believe LeBron has surpassed Jordan or not, what's undeniable is that the man continues to rewrite the record books while still maintaining the athleticism of a player in his prime. Looking to the other side of the West, the Dallas Mavericks, led by Luka Doncic, have found their rhythm and are riding a 7-game winning streak that has propelled them to second in the Western Conference. The question surrounding the Mavs earlier in the season was whether pairing Luka with Kyrie Irving would work. Well, the answer is clear now, it has. But what has truly exceeded expectations is the Mavericks' defense, something that many didn't anticipate would click so quickly. The defensive effort has been a revelation, with key players like Jackson Hayes and LeBron himself stepping up and giving more on that side of the ball. The team's success isn't just about the star power of Luka and LeBron. It's about the role players and their ability to contribute in high-pressure moments, particularly in key games as the playoffs approach. If the Mavs continue this defensive intensity, they could very well make a deep postseason run. Meanwhile, over in Cleveland, the Cavaliers are quietly building a strong case as one of the NBA's top teams. With an 11-game win streak under their belt, they're looking to extend it even further. It's been over a month since their last loss, and their chemistry on the court has been a joy to watch. Donovan Mitchell, who was named the NBA Kia Player of the Month for February, is having an exceptional season. Yet, despite his individual success, it feels like Mitchell is flying under the radar in the MVP conversation. He's not getting the same level of recognition as players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and many have him ranked lower than he deserves. But Mitchell's impact on the Cavs has been undeniable. His leadership and unselfish play have elevated the entire team, with Darius Garland thriving in his role and the Cavaliers as a whole clicking on both ends of the floor. With the best record in the league, Cleveland has solidified itself as a contender, but as Mitchell himself said, they won't be truly respected until they can beat the reigning champions, the Boston Celtics, in a playoff series. And that's a challenge they know they have to rise to if they want to prove they're the real deal. The Cavaliers' success this season has been a team effort, and a lot of credit goes to the way the coaching staff, particularly J.B. Bickerstaff, has empowered young players like Evan Mobley to step into larger roles. Mobley's development into a versatile big man has been crucial to the team's success, and with the addition of veteran players like Jarrett Allen, Cleveland is poised to make some noise in the postseason. The real question for the Cavs is whether they can sustain this level of play in the high-stakes environment of the playoffs. If they can continue to execute their defensive schemes and make clutch plays in the fourth quarter, they could very well challenge for a championship. As we look ahead to the remainder of the season, the stakes are high, and the race for playoff positioning is as intense as ever. With teams like the Mavericks, Cavaliers, and Lakers making their cases for title contention, the next few weeks are sure to provide more drama and excitement as the NBA season heads toward its final stretch. The only certainty is that the surprises are far from over, and the storylines will continue to evolve in ways we can't yet predict.